Today's story comes from a man who remarried after divorce, only to find himself in the middle of an unexpected problem. His new wife keeps body shaming his ex. But when he asked her to stop, she accused him of still being in love with his ex-wife. So, is he the bad guy here? I'm a 45-year-old man, currently married to my second wife who's 29. A few years before meeting her, my first wife, who's 47, divorced me. Now, I'll admit something, personally I've always preferred women who are on the heavier side. My second wife is heavier, and my ex-wife is even heavier than she is. But here's the thing, I respect both of them for who they are as people, not what they look like. Lately though, my current wife has been calling my ex fat, and not in a playful or neutral way but as a straight-up insult. I asked her to stop because, at the end of the day, my ex-wife is the mother of my children. I don't love her anymore, but I refuse to let anyone insult her, especially in front of me. When I told my wife this, she got upset and accused me of still being in love with my ex. That's just not true. I love my wife, but I don't want to hear cruel comments about the mother of my kids. So, Reddit, AITA, for telling my current wife to stop body shaming my ex? Here's what Reddit had to say. Respecting the mother of your children has nothing to do with loving her. You're with your wife now, but you can also exist like adults without dragging anyone's appearance into it. Just live your life and leave her body out of the conversation. But is asking someone to be respectful really the same thing as defending them? We've seriously lost the meaning of basic human decency. Remember the old saying, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Wait, does your wife say these things in front of your kids? Because if someone ever insulted my mom in front of me, I'd never forgive them. Exactly. I really hope she isn't doing that in front of the children. What kind of validation is she even looking for? If you agree with her insults, that means you don't love your ex. But if you don't agree, that means you still do? That's completely delusional, honestly, NTA. But your wife's insecurities could wreck your marriage if she doesn't get them under control. You should tell her, I'm not saying this because I love her, I'm saying this because you're being cruel, and no one deserves cruelty. That's the real issue here. Why does your wife feel like she's in competition with your ex? What insecurity is she carrying that makes her lash out like this? She needs to grow up. And if she ever says that kind of thing in front of your kids, that's crossing a serious line. No offense to OP, but let's be real. He married someone at the tail end of her 20s and now he's shocked that she's immature. That's exactly why people say to marry someone closer to your own age. Let the 20-somethings ask each other if they'd still love each other if they were worms, or call each other fat like it's middle school. But when you're middle-aged, you don't need that nonsense in your life. So what do you think? Is OP wrong for asking his wife to stop insulting his ex? Or is his wife's behavior a red flag of immaturity and insecurity? Who's really the problem here?